breaking inputs coming in. Court has asked cops to release Udhayanidhi. So this is the big news that we are getting at this point in time. Madras High Court is hearing this matter, and the update that we have is that court has asked police to release Udhayanidhi Stalin after questioning today itself. So he will be questioned today and then he will be released. Let's go across to my colleague Dharini joining us live right now for more on this. Dharini, give us more details. What's happening in the court?
Advocate General Udhayanidhi has told Justice G.K. Ilandaran of the Madras High Court that the Thanjavur police have arrested Udhayanidhi Stalin and taken him to Thanjavur, but the law enforcing agency does not intend to remand him to judicial custody. The intention is only to question him and release him on station bail. This is the statement that is being made by the government's counsel in the Madras High Court. So the government says that they have no intention to remand him to judicial custody. The intention is only to question Udhayanidhi Stalin and let him go. This is the official submission of the Tamil Nadu government in the Madras High Court. So Justice G.K. Ilandaran, after hearing his submission, he has directed the police to release Udhayanidhi Stalin today itself on station bail after questioning. So now we've got a bit of a clarity as far as Udhayanidhi Stalin's arrest is concerned. So Udhayanidhi will be taken to Thanjavur. In fact, he is right now on the way to Thanjavur. So after he reaches Thanjavur, the police will question him, and post the questioning, he will be released today itself, is what the government counsel has told the Madras High Court. So, and the judges also, in fact, instructed the police department to do the same. Question him in Thanjavur today itself and release him after questioning. That is the order coming in from the justice as well. So, we can expect Udhayanidhi to be released, late night today after his questioning is over. In fact, he is right now on the way to Thanjavur, and we can expect Udhayanidhi to reach Thanjavur around 6 or 7 p.m. in the evening. So he will be taken for questioning after he reaches Thanjavur. The questioning is expected to go on for 1 to 2 hours. So post the questioning, he will be released by the Thanjavur police, and he can come back to Chennai.
Okay, very important update there coming in from Madras High Court. As Dharini was telling us, the government counsel, in fact, informed the court that the intention is just to question him, and court has asked, in fact, the police to release Udhayanidhi after questioning, and this should happen today itself. Amerikai Narayanan is joining us on the broadcast as well. Thank you very much for speaking with us here on Times Now, Mr. Amerikai Narayanan. Your thoughts on the big developments today from the court? We've learned that courts have asked police to release Udhayanidhi after questioning today itself.
I think first our government will abide by the court's decision. There's no question about it. I think the government has done the right thing in terms of arresting him, because he has done injustice to my mothers of Tamil Nadu, daughters of Tamil Nadu, sisters of Tamil Nadu. And if the government has not listened to the voice of the weak and thousands and millions of ladies of Tamil Nadu, then the government will be failing in the duty of governing and protecting the women.
Okay, but however, Mr. Amerikai Narayanan, we asked DMK also about the developments that took place today. According to DMK, he has not said anything derogatory. And according to DMK, this is political vendetta, whatever has happened with Udhayanidhi Stalin, and it is only being done to divert the attention from core issue, that is the Kaveri issue.
I really wish he had not talked like that, because I was looking forward to listen to him and learn from anything that he could say which could be useful to the government. Unfortunately, he has hit on the stomach of the farmers who are feeding us and taking that stage to be a vulgar Udhayanidhi. Now, let me ask you, you are a lady. Do you think he has said something vulgar or not? Please tell me, touching your heart.
But Mr. Amerikai Narayanan, I asked exactly the same question. Mr. Wilson, sir, hear my question. Hear my question, please. Mr. Amerikai Narayanan, I asked exactly the same question when Mr. P. Wilson, DMK MP, was patched with us a short while ago. I asked him precisely this. You know what he said? he said that he did not say anything derogatory about Trisha. He was only talking about the issue of Kaveri, and that is the reason why that public meeting was called. He said, he asked me, do you understand Tamil? No, I do not understand Tamil. But it does not mean that if he has said something, I will say he has not said it. I said, let the courts decide. So this is the kind of response we are getting from DMK.
It is irrelevant, honestly, whether he gets a jail term or gets punished by the court or law of this country. What is relevant is the people of this country and Tamil Nadu, particularly the mothers, daughters, and sisters of Tamil Nadu are watching the way he is degrading the feminism and feminists. So we will let the people decide. The government has to take care of the weakest of the weak, and they have done the right thing. But if the court decides that this is not a thing where he has to be kept in jail, I think the government will abide by the court's rule.
Okay, Mr. Amerikai Narayanan, thank you very much for speaking with us here on Time. So that was the reaction that you just heard from TVK spokesperson Amerikai Narayanan. Let me go back to my colleague Dharini as well, who continues to be with us at this point in time. So Dharini, essentially what you told us is that the police officials did not really seek any kind of judicial custody of Udhayanidhi Stalin. They only wanted to question him. That's it. Is it true?
Well, that is what the Government Council has told the Madras High Court. They say that they have no intention of taking Udhayanidhi Stalin under judicial custody. They wanted to question Udhayanidhi Stalin, and they wanted to release him on station bail after questioning. This is the submission made by the state government in the Madras High Court. So the government has made its intention very clear. We have no intention of keeping Udhayanidhi Stalin under judicial custody. We are not going to seek the judicial custody of Udhayanidhi Stalin. We want to question him, and after questioning him, we were already planning to release him on station bail. That is the statement coming in from the government. So now the judge has ordered the police department to release Udhayanidhi soon after the questioning is over.
Okay.
So right now Udhayanidhi is on the way to Tanjavur. We can expect him, as I told, to reach Tanjavur in the evening. So the questioning might go on for a few hours, and as soon as the questioning is over, Udhayanidhi will be released, and he can come back to Chennai, and he can also participate in the budget session tomorrow if time permits.
Okay. Dharini, can you also give us a sense of the line of questioning that's going to be there for Udhayanidhi Stalin?
Protest yesterday in Tanjavur. In fact, although Udhayanidhi defends himself by telling that he did not use any vulgar word, or he did not take the name of the chief minister or any actresses, the comment definitely feels very distasteful in nature, and the police will definitely ask him why he did not stop his party's cadre from chanting the name of Trisha, because in the visuals we can very clearly see that the DMK cadres, they continuously chant Trisha's name, but Udhayanidhi is not trying to stop them. He is not trying to, in fact, warn them against it. So the police will definitely ask him as to why he did not try to control the behavior of his cadre, if he intended to not outrage the modesty of a woman. So if he really cared about the modesty of a woman, if he really cared about the modesty of Trisha, why did Udhayanidhi Stalin not stop his cadre from indulging in such chanting? Why did he not stop them? So that question will definitely be posed to him. So these are the two expected lines of questioning that we are looking at this point in time, and of course we're also given to understand that the DMK will also have a keep watch on the matter, on the questioning. In fact, many legal wing members of the DMK, they're also right now on the way to Tanjavur, so they will be in fact outside the questioning room as this questioning will take place this evening. So Udhayanidhi will get a sufficient amount of legal support from his team in terms of today's questioning. So post the questioning, it remains to be seen what the police department is going to say, and if at all the police department is going to be convinced by the kind of answers that Udhayanidhi is going to provide them.
Right. Stay on with us, Dharini. We also have with us on the broadcast Narayan Tirupati of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Good afternoon, Mr. Tirupati. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. We just got an update from Madras High Court, and we have learned that court has asked police to release Udhayanidhi after questioning today itself.
That I don't know. But the Tamil Nadu Advocate General, Mr. Vijay Narayan, says that Udhayanidhi will be inquired. So whatever it is, the law should definitely take its own course. And Udhayanidhi Stalin, for his remarks, as position, he should be punished. That is what we demand even now.
Okay, but Mr. Amerikai Narayanan, we have spoken to a number of DMK leaders, DMK MPs also. They are of the view that he has not said anything wrong. It is a narrative against him to stop him from raising pertinent issues like the Kaveri issue. I did ask Mr. P. Wilson, DMK MP, the same thing a short while ago, and he said it's just like a media narrative and nothing more than that. How will you like to respond to this argument of DMK?
Probably he has not understood Tamil. That is why he says like that. Either he is not able to hear whatever, he has got some problems in his ears, or he is not understanding Tamil. That's it. Whatever Udhayanidhi spoke is ridiculous. Whatever he spoke is ridiculous, and people who are, who doesn't know the language of Tamil, and any other national media and other people, they don't know. If you understand what he has said, then definitely you will have a very bad opinion about even our own people.
But sir, the other argument is that in the past, even a BJP leader had used derogatory language for Trisha.
See, that's what I'm saying. Whoever says is wrong. He had actually, whomever you are quoting, he had not used these words. Don't compare one thing with another. That is the main issue. And he is regretted for what he has done. But it is not so derogatory or so, filthy. And that is different. This is different. I don't understand. See, please do not try to indulge politics in this issue.
Also, sir, one last question. Now, according to DMK, and its supporters, the leader of opposition in Tamil Nadu Assembly has been arrested one day ahead of budget session. So they are questioning the timing also.
No. See, a person who doesn't even know how to talk, where to talk, when to talk, and who is talking ill about women, the dignity of women, what is he going to do coming into the assembly? Nothing. Let him not come. Nothing is going to happen.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Narayan Tirupati. Appreciate you speaking with us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective. Let me try and go back to my colleague Dharini, who continues to be with us at this point in time. Dharini, amid all of this, amid the drama that we saw that started around 10:30, 11 in the morning, there were protests that took place in Thanjavur. Protests were there that were led by supporters of TVK as well as supporters of DMK. On the other hand, MK Stalin also had reached the headquarters, the party headquarters in Chennai, and was having a crucial meeting. So what's the update on both these fronts?
Well, right now the meeting that was held by MK Stalin is over. He held a meeting with the senior leaders of DMK such as Durai Murugan and also members of the legal wing. So during this meeting, the DMK was in fact deciding its next course of action because, when this meeting was happening, an hour back, the Madras High Court was yet to hear the anticipatory bail plea filed by Udhayanidhi Stalin. So in case if the anticipatory bail plea is not, getting them a desired, judgment, then what can be the DMK's next course of action was what discussed during the meeting held by MK Stalin with his senior leaders. But now the DMK has got a temporary relief. In fact, the state government itself has informed the Madras High Court that they were not intending to seek any judicial custody of Udhayanidhi Stalin. The intention was only to question him and to let him go, and that is exactly what we are going to do, is what the government has officially informed in the Madras High Court. And the court has also in fact now ordered the police department to release Udhayanidhi today itself after the questioning is over. So now the DMK has got a temporary relief, but the DMK will definitely be still, they'll keep a close track of all the developments in Thanjavur. In fact, right now we are given to understand that the police have made a stop on the way to Tanjavur, for Udhayanidhi to have lunch. Post lunch, his journey towards Tanjavur will continue, and he is likely to reach Tanjavur around 6 p.m., 5 or 6 p.m. And once he reaches Tanjavur, he will be taken to the Tanjavur East police station, because that is where the case has been registered. So he will be taken to the Tanjavur East police station, where the questioning will take place. And post the questioning, Udhayanidhi, based on the instruction of the Madras High Court, he is expected to be released by the police department. So he can, all the way travel back to Chennai, and he can very well participate in the budget session tomorrow. But it is going to be a really hectic, 24 hours for Udhayanidhi next. He'll have to go through a police questioning, and then once he is released, he'll have to travel all the way back from Tanjavur to Chennai, and he'll have to be present in the assembly tomorrow morning for the budget session.
Right. So what's also important to note here is the temporary relief that has come for Udhayanidhi Stalin, the leader of opposition. But also it is important to understand that the police officials the government in fact has informed the court that the intention was never to seek any kind of judicial custody of Udhayanidhi Stalin. The idea was to just question him, and court in fact has asked the police officials to release him after questioning. So you're telling us the questioning could go on for around 2-3 hours after he reaches Tanjavur. He's taken a short break right now, a lunch break, which you told us, and then of course he will be taken to Tanjavur, and he's expected to reach around 5 or 6. So technically speaking, he will be released after, say, 8 o'clock or something?
Yeah, assuming that Udhayanidhi, is taken to Tanjavur around 6 p.m. in the evening, he will straight away be taken to the Tanjavur East police station. So, we can expect the questioning to take place for 2-3 hours maximum, because, on the line of questioning would be, why Udhayanidhi did not try to stop his cadre from chanting Trisha's name during the party's protest yesterday. And why did Udhayanidhi say what he said? Because his statement is also very distasteful in nature. Although he is not taking the name of any individual, although he is not taking the name of Trisha, or although he is not directly using any vulgar words, the way in which that remark was made, and the circumstance in which that remark was made, it makes this remark completely distasteful. So Udhayanidhi will have to explain to the police the reasoning behind his distasteful remark, and what made him say that. So he'll have to defend himself in front of the police department. And the major allegation that is coming in from the TVK at this point in time towards Udhayanidhi is that if Udhayanidhi did bother about safeguarding the modesty of women, if he really cares about the modesty of women, why did he not stop his party cadre from chanting the name of Trisha? If he has genuine intentions, he should have stopped his party cadre from chanting the names of name of Trisha.
Right.
Why did he not do that? Is the question coming in from the TVK at this point in time. So these are all the questions that he has to answer before the police department this evening. We can expect the questioning to go on for 2-3 hours, and by 8 or 9 p.m. is when we can expect the questioning to be over, and for Udhayanidhi to be released from the hands of the police department.
Right. All right. Thank you very much, Dharini, for the moment, for joining us with your inputs on the story. As Udhayanidhi managed to get temporary relief from the High Court, what we are witnessing on the ground is high voltage drama that's continuing. Udhayanidhi is on his way to Tanjavur. He's being taken to Tanjavur, and he's got his supporters also following him. And right now there is a stopover at Olakur police station for lunch, and then he will be taken to Tanjavur, where he will be questioned for about 2 odd hours. We will be tracking the story closely ahead as well. For now, slipping into a very short break. Stay with us.